this, a Tuesday edition of the show. Thank you so much for hanging out, being part of my radio family. Hopefully your Tuesday's off to a flying start. Hopefully your week is not so mind-numbingly awful that you are considering bailing on it already. If you're like a lot of people I know, Tuesday's that day where, if you're on the verge of getting sick, if you were thinking of playing hooky from work and you gird up your loins and you go in and you suffer through the bag of suck that is a Monday, a lot of people that do that get to Tuesday and be like, you know what, F it, I'm out. Today I'm working from home. Yeah. I know a lot of folks that bail on life on a Tuesday. And it's understandable. It really is. Look, Tuesdays are this non-day. Monday, like I said, you gird up your loins, you go in for that interminable bag of suck that is a Monday. And you batten down the hatches emotionally, spiritually, and physically, and you just kind of get through it. That's Monday. And then Wednesday, you're over the hump. And Thursday is that race to the finish line that is the weekend. And Friday is, well, your boss bailed early, and you're just going to surf internet porn on company servers while drinking company coffee. But Tuesday is that day of the week where everything seems absolutely interminable. There's no end in sight. And if there's a day of the week where I think most people feel compelled to bail, it's Tuesday. Why is that? Well, 9 times out of 10, people want to bail on what they're doing because they don't really love what they're doing. Look, here's the thing about work. It's part of life. No matter what welfare cases want to tell you, and please understand when I'm talking about welfare cases, I'm talking about people that are capable of working but choose not to. Or worse, capable of working, say they're not capable of working, and then work off the books while collecting government cheese made up of your hard-earned tax dollars. But everybody that works, I think, for the vast majority of us, everybody that works struggles some of the time. But hopefully you're doing something that you're supposed to do. Hopefully you're doing something that you enjoy. Hopefully you're doing something that you find fulfilling and meaningful. Hopefully you are blessed with a career as opposed to a job. And if you're not, I hope you're working your way toward that. And I hope you haven't given up on doing something that meets your needs financially, spiritually, all the above. Checks all the boxes that a living should check. It should be meaningful. And if you're struggling on this particular Tuesday because you find your job to be a never-ending bag of suck, well, take that as a sign that you need to take action, that you need to keep looking. Don't take what's been handed to you thus far. You're not happy? Lots of people aren't happy. But you know what? Very few people do anything about it. So if you're willing to step out, look for something better. Try and find something that's going to be more in compliance with the type of person you are. Something that's going to serve you and the greater good. If you're willing to be that person that steps out, that keeps looking, that tries to find something that feels like your path, your mission, or just something that makes you feel good that you enjoy, you are way ahead of the curve. You're so far ahead of a lot of people that are just willing to, like I said, take what's been handed to them. Work out the entirety of their life doing something they can't stand. If you're just willing to go out on a limb and try and do something a little bit more for yourself and for others, well, you're ahead of the pack. And because you're ahead of the pack, guess what? You're probably going to find it. A lot of people are sitting there complacent. You step out, you're doing something. Competition gets thinner when you're trying to forge your own path. There's not as many people vying for it. So just by taking a risk, just by changing the way you think about what you're looking for, you're going to be so far ahead of the game with so much less competition. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And if you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Steve Jobs.
fleeter, it's you and the senorita. Woofer blowing up the tweeter, cause it's me up in the speaker. Knocking the mama seat top down like a player. And the sound up in your ears, it is the dopest rhyme say. I run a game like a cheater, I'm balling like they're a cheater. Complete on the marathon, I mean the very last meter. Competition defeated, cause yo, my voice is just sweeter. So come on, follow the leader, plus I got the dopest of sneakers. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, there's no question. Fuck the rest and you know. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, there's no question. Are you ready to go? One thing you gotta know, life is just better with me on your radio. One thing you gotta know, life is just better with AD on your radio. Fuck the false modesty, nobody has ever been better, smarter, more clever. I'm winning every endeavor in competition. No, you never see a better competitor. Every fight a vendetta till a head has been severed. I'm the best that there is. I wake up and piss excellence. And if you're coming to battle on your house, I put up excellence. I'm just here to have a little fucking fun, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm second to none. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, there's no question. Fuck the rest and you know. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, there's no question. Are you ready to go? One thing you gotta know, life is just better with me on your radio. One thing you gotta know, life is just better with AD on your radio. Fuck the rest, I'm the rest, there's no question. Fuck the rest and you know. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, there's no question. Are you ready to go? I'm just here to have a little fucking fun, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm so second to none. Fuck the rest, I'm the best, there's no question. Are you ready to go? One thing you gotta know, life is just better with me on your radio. One thing you gotta know, life is just better with AD on your radio. One thing you gotta know, life is just better with me on your radio. One thing you gotta know, life is just better with AD on your radio. What's that sound? Coming so loud from your radio dial. AD, we getting down when you're rocking the jams. Here I am, going back once again. I'm ruling all city like a king I am. A master plan coming from a faster man.
Alrighty then. It is that Tuesday, that island day in the middle of the week. The one without the identity. The one where the week seems interminable. The one where it's not the big jarring bag of suck that is a Monday. It's not the thrill of having gotten over the hump that is a Wednesday. It's not that race to the finish line that begins on a Thursday, and it's not that glorious, glorious Friday. It's that day where it feels like there's no end in sight. I mean, Monday's technically, probably, when you look at it, statistically speaking, worse. But the thing is, you go into Monday loaded for bear. We've talked about this a lot on the show, more or less every Tuesday. But Monday, you're just like, you gird up your loins. You put on your mental and emotional armor and go, all right, let's go Monday. Oh, I'm going to kick you in the nuts. But Tuesday, you let your guard down a little bit, and that is when I find the week tends to return the favor by booting you directly in the danglies. So, that said, Tuesdays are tough, which is why I'm stoked that we're all here to get through it together. Join in the conversation by tweeting us. Super producer to the stars, Barry Funkhauser, can be found on the interwebs at FunkFM, and you can hit me up at ADSXC. Today in the show, I thought this would be interesting, Funkhauser. I thought we would interview you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not really that.
Well, here's the thing. It would be like a potential job interview.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of already have one, but I'll.
No, I'm aware of this, and also, Funkhauser is a guy that I would hire on the spot should I have the option to. Funkhauser and I were thrust upon each other, but it worked out rather well. But now that I've clawed my way to middle management in corporate America, sometimes I'm asked to assess potential employees, and which is the most bizarre thing in the world to me. But Funkhauser's got it on lock. He really does. And I found this list of the 10 most common job interview questions to help people prepare for jobs. And I figured if we throw those out to Funkhauser. Now, are you on board with this so far, Funk?
Sure, yeah, of course.
All right. I think if we throw these out to Funkhauser, we might get a decent idea of how these questions should be answered to help you get yourself some gainful employment. So that's what we're going to do today in the show. We're going to get people to work. Right now, though, let's you and I discuss the events of today in our segment, My Witness News. In no way, shape, or form fair, certainly not balanced. Funkhauser, how are you and what is going on in the world?
Things are good, man. I live in the bachelor life because the girlfriend's out of town.
Where? Where'd she
She's
go?
in Nashville.
Nashville.
Tennessee. Yeehaw.
What for?
She's doing that work thing, going over there, setting up table.
Setting up table?
Setting up a table, talking to students. Trying to get them over here to the West Coast, man. Come on over to the West Coast where it's bright and sunny.
Where it's bright and sunny and you can study theology.
So we've been talking like every night since she's been gone since, I think, Sunday. And she's totally got her accent back, her southern accent, a little drawl there.
I thought she was from Northern California.
Yeah, but she went to Vanderbilt for like a year or two, so she adapted a little southern drawl there, a little bit of maple syrup there, molasses dropping off your chin there. So I've been making fun of her because she sounds like a, yeehaw there, how's it going?
Oh, that's funny. There was a band on the bill over the weekend at the show. I was at this BuzzFest thing, and this band called Young Guns, and they're from England, where I grew up. And we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, I grew up, and it turns out this one guy grew up like, I don't know, 5 minutes away from where I did. And they're like, how come you don't have an accent? I was like, well, when I first moved to America from England, I never had a full-on English accent because I went to an American school, so it was this kind of like Anglo-American.
American school in England?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did everybody have accents like Boston and New York and stuff? Like, hey, I'm learning here.
No, actually, like most of them were Southern because like the school was for like had my parents known that we were going to be spending years and years and years, like my entire scholastic career, if you will, in England, they probably would have sent me to an English school. But the plan was we go to England for 2 years, we move back to America. And that just didn't wind up happening. But the school system in England and school system in America are radically different. So they didn't want to kind of like disrupt what I was doing so I would have weirdnesses with the curriculum when I went back. So
yeah, like what grade are you in? Let's put you in 6th grade twice.
Yeah, exactly. So I was in the 2nd or 3rd grade when we moved out there, and it was just, and my parents moved around a lot when I was a kid. I think that was my 5th school in 12 months. So they're like, let's attempt to give the child some stability. And just stuck me there. But as it turns out, a lot of the kids there, their parents worked in the energy business, and a lot of them were from Houston. So there were quite a few Southern accents, and it was honestly more of an international school than an American school. It was like 50% American kids, and the rest was from all over the world. So it was kind of a cool way to grow up. But I had this weird Anglo-American accent when I came back to America, and when I started